Yes, yes, yes. What's up, guys? David Wynn here, and it's just a beautiful day outdoors. I'm here just hanging out in my backyard, and I'm complete with my ebook project that our OHANA members have put together. And I just got off the phone with one of my buddies now. I guess I can call him my brother, Ray, from actually Jay from Virginia. Forgive me, Jay, if you're watching this. So, and he was telling me that he was attracted to my MySpace page because of who I was being and what I resonated through telling him my story and being vulnerable. And if you guys can tell, I mean, I'm just hanging out here. I have a little bit sunburn. Just went snorkeling yesterday with my OHANA sister Linda from San Diego at the La Jolla Cove. And it's a little windy, so I'm going to get over here and just chill and sit down here really fast. So, Jay was telling me that he was part of a network marketing company that I was very adamant about. I basically was so into this company when I was there because it was a bunch of young people, and we built a Jerry's Kid organization for a network opportunity called ACN. And one of the reasons that Jay got attracted to me was because I was telling him my story. I was telling him that, yeah, I did all that stuff. You know, I leveraged about $100,000 in debt. And then for me to crash down at the bottom, moving back to my parents' place, you know, being back in the medical field, going to medical school, specifically nursing, Jay got attracted to that because he's like, yeah, this guy's a real person. And what I want you guys to get is using my story marketing and using Web 2.0 and the secret law of attraction, you start attracting all these people into your lives. Like what I've done is I made myself very vulnerable by just realizing with real eyes that my story, my mess, was part of my message. And when you guys get that, just like I got when I became part of this OHANA family, I became powerful. I realized that I'm a powerful individual, and so are you. Because when you realize the magnitude of your story, like Dennis teaches all the time that when you sit down and write down your story using my story marketing and my story optimization, MSM and MSO, instead of instead of site optimization or things that people use in the past and internet marketers use in the past, we're telling you to use my story optimization. How can you optimize your story? How can you touch, move, and inspire people through who you're being and what you resonate with people and start attracting those people into your lives? It's going to become an asset for you. It's going to be an asset for life or however long you choose to do business in any area of business. It doesn't have to be network marketing. It just so happens that I have a network marketing background. I've dealt with the millionaires and the multi-millionaires and even some billionaires in that industry. And I realized that all these big dogs, all these top players, they all touch, move, and inspire the masses, the crowds, through their story. And at the same time, I've only known through this OHANA family that we're the people teaching you that. And we're telling you, hey, if you're an underdog, if you're a regular person, if you're a single mother, working from your basement or from your house, or for me, if you're just a young, good-looking guy working from your parents' place in a very small bedroom, and you're still making it happen because you're telling people your story, and if that's part of your story, that's part of who you're being, then tell people that. I'm telling people now all the time, yeah, I'm living with my parents. I just recently moved back with my parents, and I'm proud of it because I can connect again with my parents, and everything happens perfectly, and it serves you. And there has to be a purpose for everything that you're going through. If you're living through your car right now and in your car and you're watching this video, I want to acknowledge you because some of these big time people that I've dealt with and I've worked with and I've mentored and became friends with, that's exactly where they started. And for me, I actually started with going around different parks, different libraries, and specifically the Westminster Library here in Orange County, California. I was basically leading conference calls. I was on the computer at the Westminster Library. I was hanging out at the park, and that's how I started. Because I'm telling you right now, that's part of my story, and that's an asset. Which when I stand on the platform, when I speak into the camera, when I talk on the radio, when I get interviewed on the radio station with thousands of viewers, and when I get on the television stations, the major networks are going to pick me up very shortly. I'm going to tell people that, yeah, David Wynn. Who is this David Wynn guy? I started when I was in the park, Westminster Library, Huntington Beach Park, Huntington Beach Pier. All those locations were home to me because that's all I had, because I had to get out of my space of my parents' place, and I needed to be in the environment of nature to create, connect again with Mother Earth, putting my feet, planting it on the ground, on the earth, so I can connect and be who I am. And that's how I started, guys. And now, yeah, I'm just chilling in my backyard, you know. I'm not even wearing a shirt. It's a beautiful day outside. And I got sunburned yesterday, and I don't really care because I'm just being audacious. And I'm getting that from, you know, my OHANA sister Linda. She's like, you have to be audacious. You have to live life audaciously, telling people your story, telling people who you're being at the moment. And we're human beings, okay? What I want you guys to get is through your story, through my story marketing, you're a human being. You're not a human becoming. So don't tell people that, yeah, I'm gonna become this, I'm gonna become that, I'm gonna become this and that, and yeah, this is what I did, and blah blah blah. That's all hype, guys, because it's like you're like a cheerleader. You're a cheerleader. And what I found out when in the old school of network marketing, I was a cheerleader for all these big dogs, all these big guys, you know, coming. Oh, you guys gotta come to this awesome opportunity. And, you know, this guy is gonna speak. He's a multi-millionaire. Oh yeah, Danny Bay is gonna be here. Yeah, you guys gotta come down. He's flying out all the way from Las Vegas. I was a cheerleader, and that's what you guys gotta get. If you're watching this and you're still doing the old school way of network marketing, yeah, come down, man. This TC, this team coordinator, he's making $30,000 a month. And if you're not making that money and you're cheerleading other people, all you are is a cheerleader on the sidelines. And what I get is life is a game. And the people that get the most value out of this game of life is the people that are in the field, the people that are in the they're in the trenches, you know? Those are the people making the most money are leaders. And what I want to touch on is leadership, because part of this OHANA, actually in the next video, I'm going to touch about leadership, because I'm telling these people to cut their videos for, like, you know, 10 minutes and below, or specifically 7 minutes and below if possible. So in my next video, I'm going to be talking about leadership, because I just feel the passion right now. I just feel the energy surging through my body. In a moment when you watch my other video, you're going to realize and recognize yourself through me. You're going to recognize that who is this David Nguyen guy? Who he's being right now is totally just a passionate, on fire person that I can connect with, because what you guys got to get is when you are lit up and when you are on fire, people will come watch you burn. So this is David Nguyen, guys, from whoisdavidnguyen.com, and you guys can go on that website. Give me a call, 714-767-6086, or just go there now at whoisdavidnguyen.com. Send me a message. Let me know how I can be of service to you, and I definitely, if within my power, to help you guys get to where you guys want to go, whether it be real estate, network marketing, you're a comedian, actor, whatever I can be of service to you, let me know, and I will do whatever's in my power to provide that for you. So David Nguyen from whoisdavidnguyen.com signing off. Peace.